67.5 degrees. Alrighty. Day 8 of 12 is over. Found some real interesting stuff in the news today. You know, the United States has been leaning to build a missile defense system in Europe, primarily to keep a rogue state such as Iran, if they want to launch a missile at anybody in Europe, we have the technology and capability of shooting down their missiles. And hell, the U.S. Navy can shoot down satellites, so that's a true statement. I'm sure we can shoot down missiles too. Well, anyway, Russia has come out with actually Dmitry Medvedev, or however you pronounce his friggin' name. He's come out and said that if you guys build it, we will hit your command and control centers over there. Primarily, he's talking about Poland, Romania, and some other country, and I can't remember who it is. So this is a direct warning to the U.S. that if you build it, we will come. So this is going back to the Cold War deal. But actually what I think is going on is, I know Russia wanted to be involved in it, but they wanted half control of it, or they wanted access to the technology, and we won't give it to them, so they automatically think that we want to build it so we can launch on them, and then they can't launch back. So thusly neutralizing the mutual assured destruction doctrine, which has been in place since 60s. Maybe the 50s. Well, anyway, that's some pretty wild thinking for me, that these guys are actually coming out and saying, if you build that, we'll take it out. So I'm assuming they'd probably have to drop Spetsnaz in, because they wouldn't be able to shoot. They wouldn't be able to shoot a missile at it, because we could shoot the missile down. So I guess the moral of the story is history repeats itself. And that's a sad thing, because we really don't need to get into a Cold War type of situation again. I mean, if we need to, we can. We'll bury them like we did before. Because they can't keep up with the United States financially, and the United States we can build a lot of stuff. They can too, but their technology is not all that great. And then along those same lines, you all know that Medvedev and Putin, I think it's next year, they're going to swap positions. One's prime minister, one's president, or I don't know what their titles are. But they're going to swap, and Putin's going to be back in charge. But Putin's already in charge. He's telling Medvedev what to say, what to do. At least from my reading on it, from my research. And yes, for sure, the Russians regained contact with their spacecraft that was supposed to be going to Mars. Now, here's what I can't figure out. They sent it like 3 commands or something to spit out the data, and it finally heard it on the third one, I guess, and then it sent back the data that it was told to do, but it sent it back encrypted, and they don't know how to read it. I'm like, really? You goddamn programmed the son of a bitch. What do you mean you can't unencrypt it? Yeah, whatever. The other part of that is somebody else looked at the data that was sent back and said it's all gibberish. So I don't know who to believe, what to believe, what the truth is, or whatever. But if they can talk to it, maybe they can fix it. Apparently the main engine didn't fire that was supposed to take it out of Earth's orbit and on track to Mars. So, and now the window's closed, they can't shoot it to Mars. So now they're talking about if they can regain control of it, of firing it at the moon and letting it go do its thing there. But you want more moon rocks or moon dirt or whatever? I don't really see a point in it. Maybe the United States never gave them any of the rocks, the moon rocks or anything like that. But I don't know. We'll see what they decide to do. That's if they can fix it. And another space story. Now, I can't recall the names or anything like this, but it has to do with the Gliese solar system that's next to Libra or in Libra constellation or something along those lines. Some wacko group got a bunch of comments from people in the world, and they got some Russian scientist that has a radio telescope or some shit, a laser telescope or some shit, So they took all this stuff and they compressed it down, and the dude with the radio telescope fired this off at a planet in the Gliese 1 system, G-I-L-I-E-S-E, numeral 1 system. And they got a certain planet out there that, based on their system of rankings, is pretty close to Earth, with Earth being a 1, Mars being 0.65, and the Moon being 0.56 in possibility of containing life, intelligent life or some shit, I don't know. So anyway, now they got a bunch of people up in arms that, well, this message is supposed to get there in 2029. And now the paranoias of the world are thinking when this intelligent race gets this message and reads it, they're going to see how really weak we are, and they're going to come get us and attack us and take over Earth. I'm not sure where that story came from, but all right. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Later.